Welcome to Tapealert, hottest in the city. We got the most beautiful, most talented boss lady drama in the building.
Bow.
Representing the Bronx.
Big Bronx.
That's what's up. Tell the people what side of the Bronx you from. Tell us a little about yourself.
So, yeah, rocking with your girl, Boss Lady Drama. I go by the Bronx Princess. I'm representing, East Tremont, South Bronx. We outside.
She's here. She finally made it. Yeah. So for you, what was life like, coming up in the Bronx as a young female? Beautiful.
Okay, see, the looks might seem beautiful, but in the inside, growing up, it was hard.
A lot of pain.
Yeah, because I was, in the streets.
You was in the streets.
I was into a lot. That's where I got my name Drama from.
Okay.
I fought a lot. I used to love fighting. I was gang banging. Doing a lot of, dumb shit.
Okay. And throughout that time, you of course, you went through a rough experience. Then later on in life, you transitioned into music, or?
No, I always had, a thing for music. It was like a hobby. I didn't take it seriously, though. But I was around it.
You was around it?
Yeah, I was around it. I watched it. It went from different levels of music.
Okay.
So, when I was younger, it was more of a Missy Elliott, DMX, Eve, Aaliyah. So it was Lil' Kim, Trina. That was my lane. Destiny Child. And then as I got older, and shout out to my buzzin' Ace Boogie the Boss, growing up with them in the same household, they listened to rap.
Right.
So then I got into Jim Jones, Lil Wayne, 50 Cent, Papoose, Cassidy. And then my music switched up to the fact of I went from wanting to be a regular artist, a feminine artist, to wanting to be a battle rapper.
Okay.
Or a rapper.
Okay.
And I used to, Ace and them used to do music. They used to rap and shit like that, freestyle.
Okay.
And I used to do my own shit. And I'd bring it yo. He was like, you did this by yourself? Yeah, I did this. He was like, oh, you nice. I didn't think you was nice like that. And then she was like, oh, I'm nice.
That's what's up. So your musical influences had a great influence on you as far as your growth throughout time.
Yeah.
And you manifested the art. But let me ask you, as a female, was there anything that was really challenging? You're surrounded by guys. Guys manifest our art real quick. We tap into it. What was that challenge for you like?
So as a female artist, the challenges is dealing with not feeling like somebody gonna take you serious.
Okay.
Walking in the room and feeling like they just want you there because you look good, or they just in your face because they want to fuck you. And it's they not really paying attention to you as an artist. They just looking at you you feel me, a fuck. So it's it's hard because it's we in a room full of niggas that feel oh, well, if you want to get where you got to go, they got a saying where you got to fuck your way to the top. And I'm I'm a hood bitch. So it's I don't do shit like that. I'm more nigga than I am female. So it's nigga, if I gotta take 10 extra years to make it, then it is what it is. I'm not fucking nobody to make it. So it's it's just that once a nigga feel you turned them down, then it's all right, they don't want to work with you. So it's fuck it then, and I had that happen.
Right.
A couple of niggas that's in the industry.
Oh.
So
okay.
It's just and that's when I went live and I had to let people know I'm no groupie. I don't care how big you are. I could be bigger than you one day. Everybody got their time. I'm not going to fuck you. So if we're going to work, we're going to work. We don't mix business with pleasure.
Pleasure. Got it.
Some niggas don't respect that.
Nah, I think, and for you coming in, especially with that mentality, I think that'll be your super strong point. You'll get so far that way. You know what I mean? Because it is a male-dominated industry.
It is. It's hard. And then as a female, I make it a little kind of harder because the kind of music. So it's for a female, they sex sell. So you got to be sexy enough. You got to be talking dirty enough. You got to be catching their attention. So it's when you put music out like that, like I did, and it's now I'm walking in the room, they expect to see that. They expect to see like, oh, I fuck him for the bag, I fuck him for the bag, how much your
Right.
price? And I'm looking at them like, nigga, you'll get shot. You feel me? Like, don't play with me. Like, don't let that shit fool you.
Right.
So it's
Right.
like, it's a little intimidating.
It's a little intimidating. Right. And it's funny that you said that because, you know, earlier, well, not earlier, but the question I asked you, what was your childhood like growing up? You said, you love fighting, um, you was part of gang banging. Tap into that for us a little bit. Tell us a little bit about, you know what I mean? Was there any reason why you got into gang banging, or you know what I mean?
Yeah. So my boyfriend was blood.
Okay, okay, I see.
You know, R.I.P. Taliki. He passed away. So
Okay, R.I.P. to the man.
I started up as his Ruby. That's when you just dating a blood nigga. And then he ended up blessing me, and then I became blood. Found out Brim at that time.
Okay, so
So
it
it
was
was
just
like,
something that you just kept
at that time,
carrying.
yeah, and I was around it. Like, the bitches I was hanging around with, you feel me? Some of them was gang banging. They moms was gang banging. They pops was gang banging.
Right.
So it's just like, to me, I felt at home. Like, it didn't seem like the bad thing to do. It seemed like, nigga, this is my family, nigga. We gonna ride for each other. You feel me? Stick shit up. So that's what had me started off from that. And I just ran with it.
Okay, so what people don't know, there's a little, is there a little aggressive side to Boss Lady drama?
Okay, so Boss Lady drama is like 80% aggressive.
Okay,
Like I said, the name started off as drama.
that's drama.
My name was always drama. And then I ended up getting Boss Lady with the music. So it's like Boss Lady drama. And Ace always called me Boss Lady because he always felt like, yo, you move like a boss. Like, yeah, you Boss Lady, you Boss Lady. So it's like, he told me, like, yo, you got to tone it down. You too aggressive. Like, niggas be scared to talk to you. Like, you make a nigga feel like you want to take their head off. And it's like, damn, bro. Are you for real? But I don't like to feel like I'm being too friendly. Then a nigga gonna think he gonna fuck me. So
Right.
it's like, I'm like that. Like, I would be, like, real, like, mean and, you feel me, until I know you. And it's like, all right, until you know that, yeah, you ain't fucking her. And we cool and we could be friends, then that's when I'll open up.
Right.
But I had to tone it down a little bit for the music. And so now it's like I'm more humble.
Okay.
So I be more quiet versus like being out there.
Okay. Okay. That's cool. I think that's a good way of channeling your emotions through life and just being surrounded a bunch of guys, because sometimes the first impression is the last impression. The way a guy come off, it's like, dude, like, is that the first? Is that the only way you see me as a
Like,
female?
nah, for real. And that's how I feel. I'm like, damn, like, if you don't like my music, just say that. If you
Right.
never heard my record, just say that.
Right.
Like, if you just want to fuck, just say that. But it's not happening. So what we doing next? Like, what's next?
It's
Like, we
not
still gonna
happening.
work or we not working?
Right.
Like,
Right.
don't waste your time and don't waste my time. And then they get tight because they cocky. So they be like, fuck out of here. Like, you know how many bitches I got on? It's like, all right, then, go fuck her. Call me after and we could talk about that. Like, I'm going to be one of the homies. Like, you feel me? I'm a homie. Like, I'm your friend.
Hope they see this to take something from it and not make the mistake. And you know what I mean?
No, facts.
I was scrolling through your IG, and I saw that you had a major cosign from Trina, and I'm a big fan of Trina since
Yeah, I love Trina.
9'6". Like,
Shout out to Trina.
the queen,
The
and-
baddest bitch still running.
right? And I remember back a couple months ago, well, rather years before the pandemic hit, they were saying that there was a debate whether she was the queen or trap, and to me she is. But how for you? How did that cosign feel? What was your motivation at that time? And
Yeah, I
what was your
felt
push?
good. Like,
Right.
because it's like I'm so Bronx and so Bronx and so Bronx. But it's like, when I got that cosign and that shout out from Miami, I'm like, oh, I'm going to Miami. We got to go to Miami. Like, Trina got to hit me. Then, we spoke. And it just made me feel like the price went up. Like, you gotta talk to me different. Like, I started to feel myself after that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. You're
I
supposed to.
did. But I still was humble. But
Right.
it just made me feel like, yeah, my time is coming, like she said.
Right. Did you guys get a chance to meet up, talk?
Yeah, we
Um,
spoke.
okay. What was that conversation like? For a long time?
Not long,
Okay.
but it wasn't short.
Okay.
But to me, it felt like it wasn't real in the beginning. I just said, is it? Like, is this really Trina? Hold
Great.
on.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck, damn, I don't got nobody to call. I don't want to look like a groupie. I don't want her to look like, bitch, you want to talk to me or you want me to talk to everybody else? It's like, it just
Right.
felt good.
Right. What did you take from the conversation you had from her?
So I just like the fact that, she's a boss. And I never seen her like to actually you can see artists on TV, you can see them or whatever, but to actually have a conversation with them
Mm-hmm.
and then see how they actually talk and how they actually sound versus the music, it just made me feel like, yeah, I gotta boss more up too. I want to talk like that. Like she's an entrepreneur
Yes, she
and
is.
she's about her money, and the way she was talking to me, trying to tell me like all the other opportunities that I could do besides just music, like other outlets, and it was just like, I love you.
Oh my God. Yeah, I agree.
And then it did.
Without revealing too much, will there ever be somewhere down the line a feature?
Oh yeah, someday down the line.
Okay.
Well, it's definitely gonna be a feature with me and Trina.
Okay. Cause yeah, I saw like she was bopping to that bag 'em up. And
Not to cut you off though, it was funny because she died. She was laughing. She was like, "Wait, you say that part again?" And I just automatically knew what she was saying. I said, "He ate it up like this pussy in my asshole."
it's amazing how lines just catch people.
It be the funny line, and it just made me feel like, okay, I knew that was gonna catch somebody's attention. It's funny, and it's true, because niggas do that. They eat up the pussy in the asshole. You don't even gotta kiss them. Because I'm not kissing you out of my ass. I'm not. I don't care.
I'm a kisser. I want to kiss. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna
No,
want
I'm
to
not.
kiss.
I had a nigga tell me, like, it's your ass. I don't, you see me kissing my ass, nigga? Like, the fuck? Like, what? No, like, the whole vibe got blown afterwards. It was, I got my nut off, though, so it didn't matter to me. It was like, yeah, no. Never kissing that, though.